alcohol in a children's card game?
The nectar of the gods, the odd Woodstock.
Do you starting your alcoholic wash up?
Hello.
Didn't see that.
Oh, I saw it. My name's Chris. I played at a regionals today, and I came 9th. I went 4-2. Playing
4 to what?
4-2 out of 6 rounds, genius. Playing dinosaurs. So that was fun. I played against Kraken, Control, won that. I then played against Drytron, won that. Lost to Despia in time because Masquerade's funny. Beat Tri Brigade Branded with Brander playing it, and then lost to Adventure PK, and then beat Flunders in the last game. So yeah, so I came 9th. Beat Flunders. So here's my deck.
I've aged 15 years in that intro. Let's go.
Well, you still haven't grown your hair back. So to start with, 2 ECT, Big Boss Man. There's no more to say. 3 Oviraptor, it's a must, let's face it. Double Archosaur, you need to play 2. I don't get why some people only were playing 1. 3 Baby, 1 Petite. 3 came up actually a lot today. A few really weird hands where I actually went through 4 babies in one turn, which is pretty good. Played the scrap package, so double Scraptor and a Chimera. Pretty self-explanatory. My one-offs, Giant Rex, Pankratops, and Misk. And then I also played the Dogoran today. Dogoran came up a couple times. Misk at 1. It's at 1. It could probably come back to 2 and it still won't do anything. Do as much. For the spells, my Dino Engine, Triple Dig, Double Pill, and triple Lost World. Lost World's broken. People really just don't understand what it does. I guess the other side of it is people must have forgot what Mist does because I activated that multiple times today, and they tried to Imperm, Ghost Bell, Ogre, Ash, my Ovi or my Archosaur, and well, it just did nothing. In terms of my utility cards, I guess consistency wise, I played 3 Prosperities, played a Terraforming. I main deck the Mystic Mine today.
Filthy
How many
piece
times
of
did that come up?
trash.
I opened it game 1, 5 out of 6 games today.
What a stacker.
I basically opened these 2 every opening hand game 1. I did deck out a branded Despia player. I'm sorry, but fuck your deck. You won anyway because of Masquerade, so it's okay. I basically just used it to stall out. And then when I could OTK, I OTK'd.
I like how you're criticizing a deck that's currently meta relevant, playing a deck that's had to get hit so many times because of its absolute bullshit at full power.
It's been hit once.
I mean,
Misk is the only thing that's hit.
I mean, over multiple ban lists, but keep on going.
Sure. Double Cosmic Cyclone. Essentially, I wanted something to hit Flunders or any actual Mystic Mind players. And that was sort of what I came up with. And then I played the 1 Call by the Grave. Call by actually came up a couple times tonight. So in terms of in terms of my hand traps and that, I played Double Ash, Double Bell, and Triple Token Collector. And so Ash was a last minute thing. I put it in this morning when I saw it, it was nice. Bell, I didn't really see. Token Collector, the 2 games I saw it came up, so it was good. For some more interruptions, I played double Droplets, and I main deck double Dark Hole. So setting a baby and then popping the field with Dark Hole is just free.
Is there a particular reason why you would set a baby and not just normal summon it normally?
The Flunder Field spell is a thing. No, so basically, if you play Flunders, you normal summon, then they can pop off with their thing and get the Omni Negate before you do that. Whereas if you set it, then you do Dark Hole, wipe their board, and then basically use the baby to special summon to start your combos. So theoretically, you shouldn't need to normal summon with Dark Hole and baby against Flunders.
That's a valid point.
Also plays around other weird interactions like
Yeah, it's just stuff
I
like
also
that.
don't know what you're saying then.
That's it. Like if you go, like, because obviously I want to go second, then you open baby and Dark Hole with like droplets, like you just go ham. Like they can't do anything. For my extra deck, 1 Link Rebo, 1 Secure Gardener, like 1 Scrap Wyvern, 1 Dark. Like, to be honest, it's pretty basic. Like every Dino player should be playing something similar.
I mean, you're
1 Pentastag.
You're pretty basic, so it fits.
Sure. The Unicorn, Access, and Apo. Like it's nothing special. I did summon this a few times, and then because I run Dugaris as well, so I made UCT 7k and just like smashed opponents. The 1 Omega when it does come up. I also play double Dolka, a Dweller, Lagia, the Dugaris, and Baguska.
Double Dolka seems interesting just quietly. Did that ever come up today?
It did. So essentially my thought with Dolka is there wasn't anything else I wanted to play that would do something better. And against Flunders and a couple other decks, you do actually play the 2, because if Flunders, for instance, if they de-shift you, then you normal the Oviraptor, dump the Giant Rex, and make this, and then basically like they really struggle to play because you sit on this, but you make that second one for when you need it.
Yeah, valid.
But yeah, so double Dolka, like for me, it just comes up. Like it doesn't come up all the time, but when it does, it's just nice.
Is there anything you'd change in that extra deck? Looking at it today,
To be honest, no. Like I'm really happy with how it all worked. I probably didn't need the Omega, but the one time I summoned it today, I realized my opponent was playing Drytron because he went game 1, he passed, and I just OTK'd him. I had no idea what he was playing. So he made me go first, and I made this just to see, and I hit a Drytron name. So then I realized that I was able to make like Dweller and UCT with a few cards to help. So it didn't come up, but when it did, it was good. But yeah, so there's probably nothing I'd change, to be honest. Like I normally play Anima. I missed Anima today, but there's nothing in there that I would take out that wasn't used, if that makes sense.
fair point.
For my side, triple anti-spell, 1 reboot, triple D-barrier, double lightning storm, double twin twisters, and for a little bit of a meme, but they actually both came up, I played double night beam and double deck lockdown.
That goddamn deck lockdown.
Deck lockdown, basically, I don't know if you don't know what it does. Another player can add cards except from drawing, and it gets destroyed at the second standby phase. So if I'm going first, theoretically, I do Dino combo, end on UCT, Apo, a Dolka to give them a token, and I have follow-up. So if I play this, then basically they can't play, and then I just hit them next turn, like turn 3 I win.
Night Beam's interesting. Did that come up at all?
Night Beam did. So Night Beam was good because if I wanted to play around like the Despia branded in red quick play, I'd play that. The Flunder Trap, I did that. The Prankins Pandemonium, I did that as well. I did it against the Kraken player and the Tri-Brigade player. The Kraken player I hit back like Imperms, and then the Tri-Brigade player I hit back the Revolt and there can be only ones. So because they can't activate in a response, like it's just free. So once again, like everything in here sort of performed. The only thing I didn't use today was actually the D barriers.
That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, there wasn't anything. When I played the Despia person, like I knew I was going second, so like there wasn't really any time to put it in. But yeah, so like I'd still play it because I feel like you have to play it going forward at the moment. But this was probably the most underwhelming card.
Yeah, right.
You know, to be honest, like the Night Beams were probably the best card in the side deck today. Because I probably saw them the most, but D-Barrier I didn't need essentially.
Right.
But yeah, so that's Dinos with Dad.
Any shout outs?
Shout outs to Liz. No, I'm kidding. To be honest, shout out to the boys from Tabletop. for putting up with all my random thought processes and late night messages over the past few weeks. Shout out to Tabletop, and I don't have a Tabletop mat today. I got Syndicate mat. Syndicate opening up here in Gawler through Tabletop as a third party. I look forward to using a few of their stuff and going from there. Hopefully we get looked after by them as well.
All right.
Yeah, Dinos with that.